Morning, Fraser. Again, doing the, the alley thing. It's about 6:30. We're gonna try and be out on the water by 7. Noah sitting over there, the quiet one. Sure. And Garth. So, morning, Fraser. We're gonna go out and do our best, man. We'll see what happens. It's a little bit rainy out there right now. It's not bad. It's not raining hard, but the wet is cold. It's only like 5-6 degrees, so I'm doubled up on all sorts of stuff here. Hopefully it warms up. All right, we're here. We're on the back of Harwood, so we don't normally see that view from where we fish, but we're in about 260 feet of water. So let's stay a little bit out to the left. We want to. Yeah, I think they were a little bit deeper there, but yeah, some good swells, which is kind of cool. Don't normally, get the nice calm swells like this. I love it. Garth is managing the boat right at the moment. Piloting, yes. Navigating, guiding. And Noah is watching the lines like a studious observer. Let's fish, man. Let's catch some fish. There we go. And for good measure, we brought Flat Stanley along. So there's 4 of us today. He's got his life jacket on. No, we're not safe. What were they doing? What's he doing on the back of the boat?
Couldn't really tell.
So you just stopped looking?
They were coming straight on me. I couldn't see the back of the boat.
Is he straight on you now?
No.
What's he doing?
I was wanting to make sure that he didn't miss the anchovy getting ripped off.
Exactly.
He was just doing what you told him to do.
The swells are, woo!
Yeah.
Play tricks with the rods.
What's that?
Play tricks with the rods too.
Yes. Yeah, the slow and smooth is not a fish. Slow and smooth is not a fish.
It's a plug for Yeti.
Oh yeah, there you go. No idea you over here now, actually. Gotta try and keep the boat steady and flat as long as possible.
Yeah, I don't know if you need one of those.
Sure. It's actually not too bad. It's just the wet, right?
And when you're hanging on to the stainless steel,
Yeah.
it's like, okay.
Yeah. So that's slam right in front of us there.
Okay, yeah. A couple more boats, yeah. Him and another guy right in front of him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm anticipating I know that guy actually.
The one that
The one way in front, the
Yeah.
little one.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's a buddy of mine's front that I saw parked on top.
It's got a white top and like a dark hull.
Yeah, it's like a blue bayliner.
Okay.
It might be a bow rider as well. It's really more of a lake boat than anything else. But he was out. He's been fishing for 1,000 years.
Yeah. My father-in-law swears by bow riders. Yeah, they don't know. They don't do well in the ocean as far as I'm concerned.
No, not exactly. Eh?
So there's bow light on though. It's very bright.
It's very bright.
Thought it was a fish or something. Diving for the rod. You can't do that to old guys.
Yeah,
That's
we only have.
hard.
Yeah, I mean, you ever see the Homer Simpson thing, right? Just take out a guy, man.
Did you ever go back to your LED on your transfer light or your rear light? Remember you went to an LED bulb and then you went back to
Yeah,
just the regular?
I think I went regular. I think I'm just doing regular.
Yeah.
I really don't remember.
You tried LED.
I did try LED.
Something wasn't working.
Yeah, I
And then
didn't.
we went back to the regular.
Not work well.
Yeah.
Got it? You can do it? Go, real. No, you're good. Just real. It's gone. Yeah, so once you pull it and set it once. There you go. Probably no anchovies here, so put on that one. Got one up here.
What happened? Snap the line?
Yeah. Gone. Your boy is a beast. No, I don't want that.
So what happened there?
The line snapped. It went off. I can't do that one. Why can't I do that one? That was ridiculous. Seriously. Sorry, man. Find my stuff.
It's getting unorganized.
It's possible. It's possible, but the worst part about that was when you, like you ripped on it, which is good to get it off. You might need to tone that down a little bit, but then you went back down here, right? And then you're kind of going back and forth a little bit. So you always want to keep pressure on, because as soon as you give it slack, he's gone. It would not have mattered in this case, because Bam Bam, took out the.
You know who Bam Bam is, right?
Oh, really?
Flintstones.
Oh.
Bam, bam. He was a powerful little kid.
Yes, a massively powerful toddler.
Yeah.
Not that I'm calling you a toddler, but I mean, hey, if the shoe fits. What's our depth there, Mike?
We're at 330, going through the trough.
Both of you on that side, I gotta crawl into the water to get to it to reach it.
Sploosh.
Don't move now. I did that in the canoe once, it didn't work well.
Yeah, no. What test line is this?
30.
30?
That broke off right at the quick release.
Yeah.
So it's quite possible. I just didn't check it, and it needed to be changed anyway.
Yeah.
So,
How often do they suggest replacing line on a reel?
oh, every couple of years at least. I would say.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, right on the edge of the trough. Yeah.
Well, I kept my eye on it.
You did. You did a good job that one. And again, that wasn't. There's no saying that was just on my
You know, if Dave's watching, if Dave is watching today, that absolutely was your fault, Noah. And that would have been the biggest fish that we would have caught all year.
Yeah, that's true.
What's the saying of why is that?
Love you, Dave. What's that?
Why is that the case?
Oh, because it was my fault that we lost one of a massive fish on his boat, and then everything got tangled up in his motor.
Your fault.
But
So let me just not that it's your fault. Just let me do it next time, and that way you can see how to do it wrong. You know.
yeah,
And you'll do exactly what I don't do.
Okay.
That's right. Good eye, though, man.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I think it was Dave that stuffed the boat in reverse. And
Yeah, Dave would never panic like that.
no, and we were trying to chase the fish backwards. But it was
Well, if you get a big enough fish, you may need to do that, right? You know, the reality is, all I would do is stop the motor, and if you just go dead in the water, then you've got a good opportunity to get the fish at that point, right? Then you can let him run. I don't know. It would have to be a pretty big fish for me to have to chase it. So as you saw, we had a good hit, really good hit actually. Well, I don't know if it was a good hit. It seemed like a good hit because, you know, the rod was going all different directions, but that might have been just because of Noah. We're not sure yet. So.
Yeah, it's all my fault.
But Noah, having the strength of
3
10,
men.
yeah, I was going to say 10, but sure, 3 men.
Come on now, we can't do that yet. Can't get him to 10 already.
Well,
He's only 20 years old.
it had to be a big fish because with the way he yanked that thing, it shouldn't have broken the line. It should have ripped the entire jaw off of the fish, and we should have had the jaw line on the line still. But that's okay. That's a sign of life. What's that? Sure. I'm a little bit surprised the Coast Guard's not coming on there and giving them crap for talking. You did that on purpose. No sugar in it, so it's not going to get gross. Aspartame's going to eat away at the boat.
Mind what
This
it's
stuff?
no, mind what it's doing to the inside, Gio, but it'll go right through the bottom of the boat.
Like Mom said, you always have to do some type of a parasite cleanse.
Yeah.
One way to do it.
This stuff for Tabasco sauce. I like this stuff way better.
That was my punishment as a kid if I said something wrong.
Tabasco. Nice.
Well,
Don't leave me hanging.
Did I look? I didn't see it. Huh?
Funny how it can go from so choppy to so beautiful.
Yeah.
Such a good time. You do realize if it wasn't Good Friday, we'd be out like till dark. You know? Yeah. See my beauty ring?
Yes.
Hey, Fraser. Showing Garth my my beauty ring here. See?
Good day, sir.
Even Garth thinks that I look like 75% more pretty, you know, with this ring than I do normally, right? So that's what you do. It's well worth it. It's well worth the $12.95. Oh, dude, yeah, early day today, but we got up, we got the boat ready, we got up, we ate, we got the boat ready, and ripped out in the water. The water was nice and flat. It was beautiful. We went straight over towards Comox, basically heading west and around Harwood to the north. And as soon as we got over there, like I could feel the wind, eh? But as soon as we got over there, it was there was some like decent swells, and I'm like, huh, that's funny, because we don't normally get
the big swells like that here, right? But they were good sized swells today. And anyway, we run around a bit, and there was multiple other boats. There was probably 4 or 5 other boats that had the same idea and were fishing in the same area. So I didn't see a lot of stuff being caught. I saw a buddy of mine that I fished with before. I saw him out there today, and he looked like he was reeling one in, but we were too far away. I couldn't see whether or not it was a keeper or not. Yeah, other than that, we hit one. There was a nice trough, right, where it's like 150, 160, 180, and then it goes boom down to 300. So we're fishing right along there, and sure enough, we hit one, and Noah went up and grabbed the rod, and you see Noah's a big, strong, kid, right? He's not a kid, he's 20, he's almost 21, but to me, he's going to be a kid. But yeah, he reefed on it, and I don't think it was already. So he got it off the rigger, and then he reefed on it again. And when he reefed on it again, the line went absolutely slack, more than normal. So I knew the fish wasn't there anymore, but I was fairly confident all the gear was gone. I gotta really start making a serious habit of looking at my knots on the. When we use something, they're going to get nicks, they're going to get all sorts of stuff, right? So I've got to start looking at that a little bit more and paying attention and retying them. Retying's a bit of a pain, but man, it's a whole lot easier than having to, restring a whole line kind of thing, right? As far as, your gear goes and stuff. But so yeah, I'm going to try and make a mental point of doing that. Anyway, I tied on a new quick release and more gear, put it down. Nothing. Put down the same gear, basically. Put down exactly the same gear. Still anchovy, and it hit on the anchovy. It didn't. We had nothing else. Nothing else hit. We were going through bait balls when we finally, we fished over on Harwood on the backside of Harwood for, I don't know, a couple, 3 hours. And at that point it was like, okay, wind was coming up and I could feel the wind come from the south, and I was like, a little bit sketchy, not sure exactly, what was going on. Actually, we were there for, I guess it was 3.5 hours. So I wanted to see what the weather was doing this way anyway. So we started going north around Harwood. And I probably should have done that. We could have fished, either sandbanks or out by Rebecca or something. But there was still the big swells and stuff. And I thought, okay, well, if the wind is up and there's decent sized swells, that's going to, potentially add, fuel to the flame kind of thing, right? So I turned around, we fished back east on the north side of Harwood, and then came around that way and then fished up from the mill. We stopped and ripped across and then fished up down from the mill from there. Went all the way down to Grief Point, and then turned around and came back, hit some bait balls right in front. And man, you can see the line when you're going through the bait balls. The rod's doing this and the line's doing this because you're hitting things, right? Nothing. Not even an accidental catch, man. Not even nothing. Nothing. Am I getting my point across? We got nothing. The wind came up a bit. We had white caps all over the place. It was a little bit choppy, and then it calmed right down again. So I feel like I got burnt like crazy today. But it was a beautiful day out there. Just no fish. There's some sort of algae. I'm going to say it's algae. That's what I said on the video earlier. I've never fished in March. So to be fair, right? But I have never ever seen that brown algae gunk cover the entire fishing line. Like it literally, it's like dipping your line in some sort of, I don't know, like a rubber-based paint, and you get this extra film on it. It's gathering up at the end of the top eye. It's gathering up as you're doing it, to the point, at one point, Noah couldn't even reel it in anymore. Like it was like, oh, it's not going. It's ridiculous. It's got to be an algae, and it's so thick. It's covering the line of my downrigger. It's covering everything, so it's just, I figure that has to be affecting the fish. I don't know how. I can't see. No, I haven't been able to really research it deeply yet. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We had a great time. We're not that interesting together. We all just kind of sit there and smile and grunt and fish. But you know, we gave Noah amply a hard time for, you know, losing that one fish, potentially the only fish, you know, that was keepable in the entire ocean. But that's fine. But he's a good sport about that. So yeah, and then that was about it. We came in off the water early because there's a Good Friday combined church service. We're going to Evangel, the church that we used to go to, and there's Evangel's, our church, Foursquare. There's Westview Baptist. There's Kelly Creek and Christian Reform, I think, is going as well. Anyway, there's about 5 different churches going to be going. So looking forward to that. That's at 6 o'clock tonight. So we had to get off the water early, and otherwise, it was beautiful, and we easily would have fished till dark. Anyway, buddy, I need these. It's a good thing I have some in here. The good ones. The actual prescription ones. I thought about skipping ahead because it's, you know, it's Good Friday. I'm going to the Good Friday section, but I'm not doing that. We'll get there when we get there. That's pages and pages ahead. So I'm going to start in John chapter 14, verse 1. Do not let your hearts be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. My Father's house has many rooms. If that were not so, would I have told you that I am going there to prepare a place for you? And if I go to prepare a place for you, I will come back and take you to be with me, that you also may be where I am. You know the way to the place I am going. Thomas said to him, Lord, we don't know where you're going, so how can we know the way? Jesus answered, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. If you really know me, you will know my Father as well. From now on, you do know him and have seen him. Philip said, Lord, show us the Father. That will be enough for us. Jesus answered, don't you know me, Philip, even after I've been among you for such a long time? Anyone who has seen me has seen the Father. How can you say, show us the Father? Don't you believe that I am in the Father and that the Father is in me? So they knew, but I don't think they truly understood. But again, here, Jesus is saying multiple things. First of all, you know, this world is going to suck in so many different ways. But don't let it eat you alive. You believe in God, believe also in me. Now you have to believe in God for that statement to apply, right? I don't know where you're at with that, buddy, but, you know, just saying. My Father's house has many rooms. There's a different version says, in my Father's house there are many mansions. Same sort of thing. Basically, Jesus is saying there that in heaven there is room, ample room for anybody and everybody. Everybody is welcome. But there's only one way. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. He also told them, you know the way to the place where I am going. Because it's through me. Being Jesus, of course, not me, but, you know, it's through Jesus. That's it. That's the way. No one comes to the Father except through me. If you really know me, you will know my Father as well. From now on, you do know him and you've seen him. Jesus, again, calls himself God. Anyone who has seen me has seen the Father. Again, it's not a whole lot more clear than that as far as I'm concerned. God made everything. He made the universe. He made everything. And he made it good. But he gave us a free will. He gave us an option. We could choose to live for God and follow him, or we can choose to live our own way. The problem is if we chose to live our own way, there are consequences to our actions. And when Adam and Eve made that choice, the consequences of the actions are all of us now have a sinful nature. All of us deserve to go to hell. All of us are going to hell, period. Except that God himself made a way. God himself stretched out his own arm, came down to earth as a man, suffered and died at the hands of those who he was here to save them. So that, again, there could be reconciliation between man and God. And all you have to do, the way that God set apart to have a reconciled relationship with him, is through Jesus Christ and his death on the cross and his resurrection. Because he loves you that much. I love you too, buddy. Very much. I look forward to seeing you soon. I miss you. And I will post more tomorrow.